The futures on the U.S. stock indices perked up amid the news on improvement in Donald Trump's health. After a decline, the U.S. dollar regained footing amid growing risk-on mood. On Monday, the Canadian dollar strengthened on the back of a surge of oil prices. Futures on the U.S. benchmark stock indices are extending gains since Monday. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq, as well as Dow Jones, jumped 1.8%, 2.3%, like other stock indices in global equity markets. The reason behind market optimism is Donald Trump's return to the White House after being treated for COVID-19 in hospital. The U.S. president was admitted to hospital on Friday after he had been tested positive for the coronavirus. The news instantly triggered sell-offs across global stock and commodity markets. Investors are keeping close tabs on the talks of the U.S. lawmakers on the new stimulus package. The media reported that the House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Mnuchin negotiated on Monday about the new coronavirus financial aid. Their talks will continue on Tuesday. Earlier, Congress allocated over $3 trillion for the support of the U.S. economy. The discussions on the new package have been going on since early August, but all efforts have been in vain. The Democrats offered their bill on the stimulus package worth $2.2 trillion. The White House, with Donald Trump at the helm, has not approved this version yet. The market is focused on the presidential race in the U.S. Some recent polls revealed that Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden is outpacing incumbent President Donald Trump in popularity with a 14% margin. The U.S. dollar has recovered today across the board. Investors are again poised for riskier assets after Donald Trump's return to the White House. At the same time, the greenback's rally has been weighed down by the growing popularity of Joe Biden, which has been confirmed by opinion polls at the peak of the presidential race. The US dollar index is trading steadily at near 93.44. It has lost almost 1% since late September, when it hit the strongest level in 2 months. The Australian dollar was quarter percentage down at 1.7162 against the US dollar. The Kiwi edged up 0.09% to trade at 0.6651 against the greenback. The yen gained 0.08%, as well as the euro, which climbed 0.08% as well to trade at 1.1791. The sterling shed 0.35% to 1.2931 versus the greenback. Meanwhile, the Canadian dollar is trading high on Monday, finding support from a sharp climb of oil prices. Today, the dollar versus loonie pair is trading at 1.3285. That's the lower border of the downtrend. This week is important for the currency pair as investors await data on Canada's and the US trade balance, a survey on business activity by Ivy, and data on the labor market. Macroeconomic data, which is due this week, is unlikely to make a serious impact on American assets, including the US dollar. Yesterday, the Institute for Supply Management reported its non-manufacturing PMI, which showed expansion in the US service sector. The minutes of the latest Fed's policy meeting is the only significant report. The main driving forces for the US dollar are the news on Donald Trump's condition, progress in the talks on the new stimulus, and comments of Fed's chairman Jerome Powell. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you back tomorrow.